All right, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we're back with another video. Get in here, everybody, get in here. It's time to get into some things, okay? Now, listen, y'all. Kelly Rowland is fed up with you people, okay? Kelly Rowland is trying to go on her press run for her new movie on Netflix, Mea Coupe. It's like a romantic dramedy or not dramedy, like action drama. I don't know. But the preview looked good. Go check it out. I ain't gonna play it on here because y'all know how YouTube be doing. All right. But anyway, so she's on the road, promoting her movie, and everywhere she goes, from urban platforms to mainstream white platforms, everyone keeps asking her about Beyonce and new music and what they think about Beyonce's album, country songs. And Kelly Rowland is at the point where she's fed up. Now, she's recently been in the news for apparently, having to host the Today Show, but walking out of a hosting because her dressing room wasn't up to par. Now, it came out that allegedly it wasn't the fact that the dressing room wasn't up to par. It was the fact that she had told the interviewers to not ask her about Beyonce or anything related to Beyonce, and they still were asking her about Beyonce and Destiny's Child, so she felt uncomfortable and did not finish the hosting and left. Now, reps from her team came out and then said that no, that was not the case. It was because of the dressing room. However, we do see that Kelly Rowland actually did do an interview, and it was quite awkward. Let's look at it. Here's a quick clip of the interview.
43 now.
I gotta tell you, you're ageless, absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
We love. Are you gonna have new music, by the way?
I am. I'm working on new music.
Tell me about that.
That's all I can tell you is that I'm working on new music.
Okay. All right. I like it. I'll take it. We'll take a little teaser. What do you think about your friend Beyonce? She's like your sister. You guys literally grew up together. She's stepping into country.
So proud of her.
I know, but were you surprised? And what do you think about it?
I'm so proud of her.
Yeah.
So happy for her.
Yeah. It's incredible.
Yes.
So back to Mea Culpa.
So she was clearly uncomfortable there. She was irritated. She didn't want to talk about it. And she was like, she walked off and because she felt like they weren't listening to her. Okay. And here's another one. She went on Hot 97, not Hot 97. What is it called? Atlanta, V103, I believe. Let me see if I can pull it.
Your sister dropped a whole new couple of songs, and it's my understanding that Renaissance 2 may or may not be country based. And then there's a rumor going around that Renaissance 3 may be either rock based or a DC reunion.
That is her business to talk about.
Damn it, woman.
And I know that you all are tired of answering those questions, but fans like me for the DC and Destiny's Child reunion, and when y'all took that picture, it got me like really excited in my feelings. I'm like, okay, is this really going to happen? But we still gotta ask every time we see either you. We never see Brittany. Come on.
No, but just ask them. I'm here talking about Mea Culpa on February 23rd, and that's what I'm most excited about right now. I think that that's that, and that, yeah, and I'm.
Your Matrix game is nice. The Matrix game is nice.
Yeah, so the thing is, everybody, after they get those other questions out there, like, so, yeah, Mea Culpa, Mea Culpa. And it's like, I get it. I get that as an interviewer, because I would try to, sneak in those questions too. But I also understand Kelly Rowland's frustration. Ask me about my movie. I'm not doing music right now. Definitely don't ask me about Beyonce and her country music. Don't ask me anything as it pertains to Beyonce and her music, because whatever I say, that then becomes the headline. See, even with her getting frustrated and not wanting to address anything dealing with Beyonce, that then became the headline, not Mea Culpa. It's now Kelly Rowland doesn't want to talk about Beyonce. Now, if she would have mentioned something about Beyonce or DC3, Mea Culpa would not have even been a thing. We would have been talking about whatever she would have said in regards to that. So the problem, I understand what she's saying. Don't ask me about her at all. Don't mention her at all. Nothing about it. And don't mention DC3. Did I say DC Young Fly? Destiny's Child. Let me just say Destiny's Child because I can't. I didn't mean to say DC Young. I hope I didn't say DC Young Fly. Anyway, y'all get what I'm saying. So listen. Now here's where I think Kelly Rowland is a little bit out of pocket and out of hand. Girl, you're on a press run. Yeah, we're going to ask you about your movie, but it's give and take here. We don't really care about the movie. We do, but we don't. We don't know you to be an actor. We know you to be Kelly Rowland, Destiny's Child, Beyonce's friend. I get it. We're not going to ask you about Beyonce, but at some point, girl, we are going to ask you about a Destiny's Child reunion. There's no escaping that stuff. A Destiny's Child reunion question is always going to be asked because that's one of the most iconic groups of my time and our generation. So I already know that is a question that's going to be asked, and you should already understand that, hey, get through that question and move on. I don't know. So I think that's a little unfair to expect interviewers not to ask her about that particular question. Destiny's Child. Now, Beyonce, I totally get it. Beyonce's Renaissance, album 1, 2, 3, whatever breakdown. Don't ask me nothing about Beyonce. I don't care. And that doesn't make me feel like Kelly Rowland is jealous or envious in any kind of way. It's more of the idea of, listen, I'm here to promote my stuff, and anything I say or don't say in regards to Beyonce, that will then become the headline, not what I'm promoting. And on top of that, me being an artist in all of its true facet, I'm now trying to branch off into Hollywood acting. I'm not here to discuss music. When I want to discuss music, we will discuss music, but people don't know me as an actress, really. So at this point, I really want to talk about my movie that comes out on the 23rd of February. Why are we going to be talking about music when I'm in a movie that is premiering on Netflix and my co-star is sitting here and I'm on a movie promo run? So I totally get why she's frustrated. I never know Kelly to be like so snappy, but I think after years and years and years of honestly living in Beyonce's shadow, going through that era and, airing out her own dirty laundry and, expressing that, she felt doubt and, anger and bitterness and moving forward that, there's a hint of, I'm tired of being in this bitch's shadow. Like, let's just call a thing a thing. I don't give up about this bitch. I don't want to talk about her. You know what I mean? Love her, but you get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, and I mean that with love, but I'm 43 years old and I'm trying to do something else. Don't ask me about this whore. Do you think you're going to get Beyonce up here and ask her about me? First of all, do you think you're going to even get Beyonce up here? Let alone you get Beyonce up here, you think you're going to be able to ask her anything about me? Beyonce will look at you like, are you crazy? So my thing is, if you can't sit there and ask her about my project, the latest Kelly Rowland drop, or what she thinks about my music, or what she thinks about my movie, don't ask me about her. Now, you can ask Beyonce about Destiny's Child. You can ask me about Destiny's Child because I feel like you would ask Beyonce about Destiny's Child. But you're not finna say, how do you feel about Kelly Rowland music, Beyonce? You're not gonna do it, so don't ask me about hers. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And what's fair is fair. And I personally feel as though while Kelly Rowland is not jealous and not a hater, she's also like this whore. With love, though. You know what I mean? Just because it's like, girl, I'm not here to discuss that. And I think Kelly Rowland is trying to be the supportive friend. She's been the supportive friend for many, many years. She's dealt with her inner issues. But at some point, she's like, this moment is about me. I'm in my 40s now. I'm heading to 45, 50. I'm not discussing Beyonce. I'm here to support her. We took a picture. That doesn't mean that we're getting back together. I don't know if there's a reunion or not. And even if there is, this is not the time to promote it. So don't ask me about it. But I can't be mad about the interviewers shooting their shot. But at the same time, read the room, interviewers. And, if the publicist, and I'm not sure, but Kelly Rowland needs to make sure that when she goes on these press tours, that the publicist knows or making sure that these interviewers are not asking the questions that she don't want to ask. Don't ask her Beyonce questions. And the other part is, interviewers, if you're so gracious enough to get a Kelly Rowland interview, please don't ruin it for, future people to get interviews because you guys are not listening when they say they don't want to talk about other artists in their projects when they're promoting their own. So I totally get it. Now, I also want to know, this is a little messy, but, you know, since we're talking, you know, well, will Kelly Rowland, you think, be doing a promo run on the Jason Lee show? Remember back a few months ago, Jason Lee had came out and said that, you know, he had some electrifying information on Beyonce. And in fact, he's trying to get a Kelly Rowland interview. And if he does not get the Kelly Rowland interview, he will be dropping that tea. Let me play that audio for you here.
She needs to know. And I think people like her publicist, who I love, and I'm just being critical. That's just what I do. You know that, Yvette, we're trying to book Kelly Rowland right now. Now, if I don't get Kelly Rowland because I say this about, then it's going to be a problem. Then I'm putting out receipts. The receipts I just told you about, then I'll put those out.
So Jason Lee put out the receipts. We want to know, what information did you have on Beyonce? Because as it looks, you might not be getting a Kelly Rowland interview if the movie comes out on February 23rd, because as of today of this video, it is February 22nd. So I'm not sure. We'll see. But yes, we're here for the tea. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Until next time, keep that same energy. We'll see you soon. Peace out.